I'm back today at Mickelson National in front of our brand new turf maintenance building with our golf superintendent, Robin Sadler. Robin, thanks for having me. Can we go inside and get a tour? It's been a while since I've been here.
Absolutely.
Let's do it. Okay, Robin, this place is looking great. It's been a while since I've been in here. I'm excited to see it. Even the logo in the floor looks cool. What is it like to have a brand new building for you and your team?
Well, it's Barry. It's unbelievable. You know, it just ties into just the pride, ownership of all the staff of being part of something, and just the care. This is Mickelson National Golf Club, right? And everybody is just invested, involved, and really wants to be part of it, and they have a great facility to work out of, start the day and carry that out to the golf course. We haven't quite moved in yet, but this is kind of our reception area, right? Yeah. So the flows of the building and all that, this is kind of our central entrance where we come in. We've got our Mickelson National logo here, just displaying our pride in Mickelson again, and the Windmill Group, and really everything we're about here.
So reception, office areas, obviously we see here behind us.
Yes.
Let's go take a look at the rest of the building.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Well, really, to be honest, this is a great staff room in our facility, right? This is where all our staff are going to start the day.
Yeah.
Hang their work boots, hang their gear, allow stuff to dry. There's such a team environment here, Barry, and it all kind of starts in this room as people kind of get ready for the day and get ready to be out there in the elements.
So lockers aren't here yet, but where would they be going?
We're going to have both walls beside us lined with the locker stalls, right? So, people will be seated at either end, and really just, start out the day from there, Barry.
So it's going to feel like a sports room.
It is, it is, and that's why I say this is where the team environment starts, right? This is going to be a real fun room. It's one of my favorite rooms in here.
Let's go take a look at the next space.
Excellent.
Following you.
So we're looking at the staff room, the meeting room. Really, this is where it all happens, right? Scheduling for the crew, and everything is set up with what we're doing that day. Lots of meetings, training, videos, as well as it serves as a lunchroom. Right, we've got dishwasher, fridge, kind of stove, and just cooking facilities, so staff can come in and get fed in the middle of the day.
Right. Okay. Where are we off to next?
Well, we are going to go into our cold storage area. So we're going to head down the hall here. Well, in total, we probably have 75, 80 pieces of equipment, and we need a place to store it. Ideally, out of the elements, out of the sunlight, the UV rays, and all that. So this is our cold storage room, right? So we'll have it at a lower temperature. We don't need it heated up to 20 degrees. Generally, it's going to be 8 to 10 degrees, and we can keep the equipment dry out of the elements, and just set up for every day of use out of there in the golf course.
Certainly a beautiful space and lots of space. You and I have probably both seen a lot of different maintenance buildings and configurations that not quite this nice, but like you said, we wanted to do something here for you and your team that matched the golf course. Beautiful space, lots of room, incredible. Let me know if you've seen another maintenance building in your past, what that might look like, because there's been lots of different, from tents to different configurations. Let me know in the comments below if you've seen something super cool or grand.
This is a very simple room we're going to, the tool room.
Apparently we store toilets here as well for the time being, but this is where the bulk of the tools will be.
It is shovels, blowers, weed whips, as you can imagine, your lawn at home type thing, what you have there, well, we've got 100 acres we're taking care of out there, right? So this is where we'll store those and take them out on the course from here.
A year from now, this will look much different. Maybe we'll come back in a year and do another tour, maybe a couple months, we'll see. And I think one thing that a lot of people don't realize, at least people that I talk to, golfers that I know, how much actual maintenance there is. I think a lot of people assume that the mowers go out, they get cleaned every day, and then they're out the next day. But there's a lot of ongoing maintenance, from changing filters and lubricants and bearings and all sorts of different things.
I mean, you're dealing with hydraulics beyond. You think of all the maintenance on your car and just that much more for the specialty equipment. Hours on equipment. you know, you would say on a piece of turf equipment, what is it, 5,000 hours equates to about 500,000 kilometers in a car, so to speak, right? So, you know, you do a math, 40 hours in a week, things add up quite quickly, right? So, yeah, as we go to the shop here, you're going to see a few tools in the facility that really set us up for success there.
Okay.
Well, it's what we would call the shop, right? And really the heartbeat of all our turf equipment. You know, we got a few pieces we're still adding to and installing, but you know, you got things like our tire machine here, the amount of tires in all our equipment. Like it's exponential. We don't want to be wasting time going to a tire shop. We can do it all in house. That has just arrived. We've got an air compressor to tie in with the tires, right? You know, in the other piece you guys did, you had the grinding room and all that, but yeah, it's non-stop on the tire end. But why don't we move over to kind of our hoist and welder type thing? Anything from a walking mower to a ride-on mower to a truck will go on this hoist. And you know, Sean, our turf technician, mechanic, back to the services, any of the repairs, he's constantly working on the equipment. And
so, really interesting thing, let me know in the comments below what you think it costs to outfit an 18-hole golf course with equipment. Curious what you think, because it might be more than you expect. There's a lot that goes into doing this, and like you said, keeping this equipment running long, efficiently is super important, so we don't have to replace these pieces of equipment as often.
Completely.
Yeah. Completely. Okay. Where are we off to next?
Well, we're going to go to our chemical storage room.
Okay, let's go take a look.
Right? A very, very specific room in this facility, and the most expensive room for us to complete and construct. So yeah, we're entering our chemical storage, completely self-sustained facility type thing. Whether it's the products you're using, leaks, spills, everything is completely contained in here, so nothing can be contaminated. It exceeds all environmental guidelines. And then there's another very functional space where we can efficiently fertilizers, you know, the limited chemicals we may have necessities out there on the course, mix and utilize and apply out there.
So is there actual, do we have to have a self-contained space? Is that a requirement?
100%. Yeah, it is. There's many varying levels of it, but it has to be self-contained.
Something I knew, but I'm not sure if, you know, people are going to watch this video or realize that, but all the chemicals, you know, different fertilizers, fungicides that we have to have stay in this space. They're self-contained. Great space to have. Pretty efficient space, but you know, definitely enough space in here for what your needs are.
It is, Barry, and you know, and beyond that, you know, fireproof, explosion-proof. You know, it's electrically, the ventilation is very important components of this room. And you know, that all leads up to it is the most expensive room by far in the shop. No question.
Now, pay attention to this series in the future, because I'm going to come back with Robin a little bit later in the year, and we're going to talk about the chemicals, the fertilizers, the different things that we actually put onto the golf courses. Super fascinating, lots of information in the actual chemical itself. Robin, thanks for your time today. Beautiful new space, new building. Definitely changed since the last time that I've been here, and I'm excited to see it. I'm glad for you and your team. Awesome. Hopefully you enjoyed this video today. We're going to continue this series with maintenance turf. We'll be back with Robin, our superintendent at Mickelson National, again, hopefully many times this year. I'm fascinated. I learn a ton. Hopefully you do as well. Obviously, if you're not subscribed to this, please do so. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to these videos. Most of you that are watching this video are actually not subscribed. Of course, hit that notification bell, that like button. We'll see you next time.